So. Is that a good noise? Okay, okay, good. Okay. I thought you were just really fucking bored of the song. Okay, okay. I met this guy up in Copenhagen, in Denmark, when I was busking there. I'd never been to Copenhagen before to play in the street. I had no idea what to expect. And I got there and the sun was shining for the first time in Scandinavian history, and people were freaking out. And I found this beautiful town square in the middle of the city, and there were loads of people around, so I set up my busking gear, had my little amp and my CDs and everything. And I got about 41 seconds into my first song, and the Danish police came over, and very nice, very polite, lots of smiling, basically told me to fuck off, and so off I fucked. And you know, busking's a bit like that. You never know what you're going to get. Some days are great, some days aren't. So I went back to my hotel and cried myself to sleep. And then in the morning, I didn't. I'm all right. In the morning, I had another plan, and I found a place where the police couldn't find me. The trouble is, nobody else found me either, and it was an extremely quiet day of busking. But I thought, as long as I'm not getting arrested, I might as well carry on. And I was just playing my songs, and people were walking past, not giving too many shits. And this one old man eventually walked slowly past me, and he was looking at me. And he sat down on the wall, and opposite me, and he sat down, and he closed his eyes, and he sat very still for a very long time, with his eyes closed. And he was very old. And for a moment, Dublin, I was concerned that my music was so boring that I'd killed somebody. But actually, no, he wasn't dead. He was just listening, and he was enjoying it. And actually, it made me so happy to realise there was at least one guy, you know, who really got it, really got what I was trying to do. And in the end, there he is. All right, thank you. Thanks for coming back, man. In the end, he came over when I was packing all my stuff up, and I thought he was going to buy a CD, but he didn't. Not important now, but we had this amazing conversation. He was from Australia originally, and as are 6 of you. Hello. He said he'd never left Australia before, and him and his wife had made this deal with each other. They said, look, when the kids have grown up, let's go and see the world together. Let's go to all of these cities that we've always dreamed of seeing. So for years and years, they would save whatever money they could every month. They would put aside into this little kitty, and eventually the kids grew up and they left, and they had enough money, so they started booking this trip. And a few months before they went, his wife got very, very sick and very quickly deteriorated, and she passed away. And what I found amazing about this man is that he was well into his 70s. He'd never been travelling before, and he just lost his best friend and his life partner, but he still decided, I think out of respect to her, to go on this trip by himself. And I don't know, I can only imagine how confronting and lonely that must have been for him. So I said goodbye to this man. I said thank you, and I walked away, and I couldn't stop thinking about this conversation. And eventually, I must have decided that it was depressing enough to write a passenger song about it. And, yes, excellent. Tell me more. Yeah.
It's my favourite song.
Lonely, you say? Yes. Yeah. Thanks. But anyway, so I started writing this song about it, and I wrote everything that this man told me into this song. But the problem is, the song was only about 1.5 minutes long, which is far too short. And I couldn't figure out how to finish this song. I kept on playing it over and over again. I didn't want to start making things up. I didn't want to start saying things that he didn't tell me to be true. So a few weeks later, I was playing this song outside my hotel in Switzerland, and this woman came over and she sat down. And I played her this half a song, and she immediately burst into tears, which is often the effect I have on women, to be honest, so nothing strange. But she told me that her boyfriend she'd been with for a long time, just broken up with her, and he found a younger woman, so we sat up drinking, nothing happened, and chatting, and I decided to write the second half about her, just because, I don't know, their stories seem to be linked somehow. Dublin, thank you for being so patient, for listening to this very long story. This is called Travelling Alone. Australian man, Scandinavian time, kicking stones round a square. He sat for a while and carved out a smile, as if someone would care. Said I'm a long way from the Gold Coast, furthest I've ever known. Oh, and this just ain't my home. It was my wife's idea, but she's no longer here. She left me traveling alone. Well, I never heard silence. Ring out like a bell. Oh, and I never heard silence like last night in my expensive hotel. Oh, and I'm lost in a shadow. I'm trying to catch the rain. Oh, and I never heard silence till I heard it today. She walked out of the hotel. I could still smell the smoke of a burning heart left inside. She said, men are all assholes, and life's a bad joke. She laughed and started to cry. You see, 10 years with this man, oh, and a lifetime of plans. See, I loved him to his bones, but now I've lines on my skin, and he's traded me in. He left me traveling alone. Never felt silence. Come and hit me like a train. Oh, and I never felt silence like blood. felt silence till I felt it today. I never felt silence till I felt it today. You're so kind, thank you.